right now.
All
That's
right.
what's up. Yeah. So
we're trying to get on top.
yeah, trying to get
Okay.
on top. So
All right.
Tim Earl is on a heater right now. He's tonight he's got a match with Cam Ross. We'll see how he does, but he's got Craig Trapp scheduled for tomorrow. He took out Parsons, he took out Higgs, he took out Benjamin and Nick Earl, his brother. Now he's on
Wow.
to Cam.
Let me tell you,
next.
I went 4-1. I lost to the guy. I went 4-1. We had a separate thing.
Listen, you guys, Sean, you're the pinnacle of this whole contest here. So yeah, no, I'm feeling the pressure here a little bit.
Here we come.
Feeling the
champion. Young guys.
So,
young guys are coming hard as old timers there.
Right.
Yeah, you got to put the kids in their place, right? Put the kids in timeout. Let the adults take over now.
He's tough. He's a tough one.
All right. So, like we said, I've got Sean Higgs with me today, and it's Sean Higgs's birthday, y'all. So happy birthday to you, Higgs.
Happy birthday. Didn't know that.
And also from the insiders room, I've got Nick Parsons. Both of them are vying for the title. Oh, here he is now. Here's the old champ now, vying for the title of Total Chaos Champion. We're going to go over 5 games that happened on Thursday, August the 5th. They're going to tell me if they like them over or under the total, and whoever gets the most correct comes back as the Total Chaos champ. You guys ready to roll?
Let's do it.
All right. Higgs, I'm going to let you start because it's your special day. We're going to start with the Indians at the Blue Jays. The number is 10. What do you got on it?
Believe it or not, I'm going to go under the total here. As a whole, both teams have been playing towards the unders. I know, Tristan McKenzie, I look at it, I'm like, he's going to give up a ton of runs, right? You look at the ERA, all the stats, it's like, 21. This guy's got jokes, this kid. All right, Nick. All right. I see that, 21. Anyway, I still feel like it's like 95, so I should feel like I'm 21.
There you go.
So, back to the business here. Tristan McKenzie, listen, bad numbers, I get it. Ross Stribling, not a guy you love, right? You think, this game should be like 5-5 in the third inning or something like that. But I don't know. Toronto's still not really clubbing the ball, right? They're eking along. Both teams aren't under runs. I'm going to go under. You look at the pitchers, you think 10, one team can get to 10. Sure, but you know what? I don't know. I think the bullpens are strong enough on both sides. Indians have trouble hitting most of the time. And Toronto's in a slump right now when it comes to putting the ball in play. They're getting good pitching and not a lot of hitting. So, 2-7 to the under in the last 10, 2-7-1, I'll go under.
All right. Nick Parsons, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I think 11 runs is a lot as well. And Sean's right. You look at these two pitchers, ERA, and you automatically think over. But yeah, 11 runs is a lot. These two guys aren't going to be lacking for motivation. In fact, Toronto, as we record this, is leading 8-0 in the 4th inning. So I would say that this one today is probably going over. But I'm going to go with Higgs here on this one, and I will go under.
I always like to play an under after a big explosion of points also. So what's going on now kind of attests to what I would do tomorrow also.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's a good place to start to, if it goes over that day, then you look at that to go under the next day for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So Pirates are at the Reds, Nick Parsons, and the number there is 9. What do we say?
Well, I do like Sonny Gray, and he's at home. 9 runs here. Yeah, Will Crow, the Pirates. I would say that I would take the over in this one, guys. I just don't trust Will Crow. The Reds are in a pennant race, or not a pennant race, but they're for a wild card spot. And they're playing a lot better of late. I like Gray at home, but yeah, I just don't trust Crow. So I'm going to go over in this one. I don't think 9 is enough.
Higgs, what do you think?
I'll get in that. I'll take him out. He could drive me for my birthday. We're going out to get eat in this one. We're going out. I'm going to the over here too. Listen, Sonny Gray, just like for your first 5 guys, he's been brutal first 5. Terrible. And then we'll start just the regular ERA. He's got a 5.20 something ERA his last 7 games, a 5.23 at home in 9 starts. So yeah, over easy for me. The Reds hit at home. Reds always better hitting at home. We know this. And Pittsburgh. Listen, I had the Brewers pull out a miracle run line for me today, but I had them the other day, and somehow Pittsburgh's getting no hit in 6 2/3 and somehow end up winning the game. This team's bad. They traded away all their bullpen guy. It's a bad team. I expect the Reds here to put up an 8 spot, but Sonny Gray's bad number. He should give up 2 or 3 runs. So I'm going to go over to 9 anyway. I know Pittsburgh's bad, but I still say an over.
Okay, we agree on that one as well. Royals are at the White Sox. 9.5 is the number to you, Higgs.
Under. I've been looking at like Kansas City and White Sox unders just overall the last week plus. White Sox, coming in. I don't know how they're doing tonight. They're actually losing. I got the White Sox rolling on tonight. They're down 2-0 right, KC. But 2-7-1 to the under for them. Kansas City's on a 9-1 under run. So for whatever reason, the White Sox, you'd think they'd start hitting. They're getting some guys back, but they're not. Whatever. I'll take it. I'm going to ride the unders here. Keuchel is not great. He's I should say not great. He's a pedestrian. He's okay. He's not what he was a couple years back. And Lynch, I know we're going to hear like, the White Sox crushed lefties. Yesterday they were hitting 222 versus lefties. That's not really beating lefties. So you might win some games. I get it. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for you can win 3-1 for all I care. Under the 9.5.
Yeah, it's important not to get too locked into trends like the White Sox lefties trend. Yeah. You gotta pick and choose. What do you got here, Parsons?
I'm going to go opposite on this one. I don't like Lynch, and as Sean pointed out, Keuchel, he's been pedestrian, and he's coming off a really crummy start. He's roughed up in a no decision. He gave up 5 runs over 4 innings. So. I don't trust either of these guys' form right now. So this will be the first one that we disagree. I'm going over.
Someone's got to win the game. We got the Twins at my Astros. The number's 9 to you, Mr. Parsons.
If Valdez was pitching on the road, I would probably take the over in this one. Of course, Jax, how can you trust him in any? But he's at home. I like Valdez at home here in this spot. I think that he could, this is a game that matchup that he could do really well in. He allowed 2 runs to the Giants on Friday. I mean, the Giants are the best team in baseball right now. At home here, I like Valdez, so I'm going to go under in this one.
Under we go. Higgs, what do you got?
I'm going to go opposite here, and I think this is probably a game that's going to separate us because I could totally make a play here for Houston, thinking under, coming off the series versus the Dodgers. How they're going to come home. Tired bats, stuff like that, tough series. But I'm going to go over because, Jax, I think they could still hit Jax. This is a bad team. He's not that good. He's a bullpen guy. Giving it over to better bullpen. A lot of B's coming out. Bad guy, bad bullpen. It's just going to be bad. Twins are on a 7-3 overrun anyway. They give up runs. They can hit still. They can, they traded away bad pitchers, but who's replacing them? It's not like they're coming in with good guys. So I'm just going to go over here. I'm a little worried. It was 9.5. It's down to 9. So I'm like, but I'm going to stick to my guns. That's the way we got to do it. I got to stay with it. Over.
It's the way you got to play. All right. Last one for the match. Braves are at the Cardinals, and the number here is the neener. Tim says Astros are going to go over by themselves. I could kind of see that happening against that Twins team. But hey, they got to play the game. Braves and Cards. Higgs, what do you got?
We're going under the total here. I've been under and up here. St. Louis, so this is like a bottom 5 team. They're terrible hitting the ball. Terrible. And I've been kicking their backs in all year, and I feel bad because they're still hovering at 500. These are 2 500 teams. You think the Braves will be a lot better, but they're not. They haven't been getting great pitching. But in this spot, Wade LeBlanc, how? All right, he's had a nice year somehow. I don't even know how. I'm still trying to figure it out. He's got a 4 ERA. It should be a 40.17 ERA. The guy's I have zero faith in him. I'll go with 2 keys on the hill. I'll take it because I saw Kyle Miller was supposed to start. So I guess they had to switch out here. But either way, I'm taking the under here. Don't make a difference 2 pitches for the Braves for me. Atlanta can't hit. So under.
I like the under as well. Absolutely. Yeah. These 2 teams are at 500. They're fighting for a playoff spot here. Toussaint, if he is pitching, he's got actually a decent whip, a 1.06 whip. And so, as Sean pointed out, at the best of times, these teams do actually struggle to put runs on the board. So neither of these guys are going to be lacking motivation. I like the under as well.
Okay, so we agree again. All right, so we're going to do a little recap here. I want to remind everyone to hit that like button and feel free, even if the show is over, leave your comments in the comment box. What do you guys think? Are they going over or are they going under? If you want to follow us on Twitter. I am at Plus Money Honey. Sean Higgs is over at Real_Higgs, and you can follow him on YouTube at Winning Free Picks.
You got
See,
it.
I must have known it was your birthday because it's the first time I ever remembered to type that before right now. And then if you're looking for Nick Parsons, find him over at the Insiders Room, and that is also where you will find him. USA promo. This is what I forgot. USA promo. USA is our promo code, and it saves you 20% off of the entire site. So you can find Nick Parsons under the Insiders Room, and of course, Sean Higgs is under Sean Higgs. We're going to recap. When these two agree, those are the money makers. We've got 3 of them this round. The Indians game, 10 is too many points. They are taking it under. Pirates are at a 9. That's not enough. So we're going over. Royals are at a 9.5 against the White Sox. Higgs is going to go under. Nick is going to go over. And then they flip-flop. Twins at the Astros. Nick is going to go over. Under. Higgs is going to go over. And then in the Braves game, we have come back together. Braves and the Cardinals can't hit. Not making it to 9, and that game stays under. And that is how we are going to play this round of Total Chaos. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Ellie.
Higgs.
Yes, happy birthday, man.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. What did they say? Happy birthday. That's what I missed. Like, I got off Facebook, and then I had to get back on for the group, but I didn't friend anybody from. So I always like going on and wish people happy birthday because it's always nice. Like, you get happy birthday, it makes you feel like, oh, well, and now it's like, nobody knows it's my birthday.
On Morning Wood, I had them set up for 3 days beforehand. And then on my birthday day, I had a gown and a crown and rhinestone. Wow. Y'all going to know it's my birthday.
Just another
I made it that day too.
I made some burgers for myself. Nice, simple day, Although I got a nice, I left it. My daughter made me a nice little sunshine card.
Aw.
Like the llama.
Another T-shirt. We just got another T-shirt ready to rip.
Shirts galore.
That's just it. All right, guys. Well, may the best capper win. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thanks,
and have a great day, Higgs.
All right. Take it easy.
Bye, y'all.